Football isn't just a game of finesse and skill, sometimes it's about unleashing raw aggression. Whether it's a crunching tackle or a verbal sparring session, some players have mastered the art of intimidation. Here's the list of the most aggressive footballers who left their mark not just on the game, but also on their opponents, sometimes quite literally. Number 10. Marco Materazzi, the provocateur. Marco Materazzi's name is synonymous with controversy. Known for his rough defensive play and his knack for provoking opponents, Materazzi was never one to shy away from a confrontation. His career was defined by a series of altercations, with the most famous being his clash with Zinedine Zidane in the 2006 World Cup final. Materazzi's taunt led Zidane to headbutt him in what became one of the most iconic moments in football history. But beyond that, Materazzi was a fierce competitor who used his physicality to intimidate opponents and disrupt their game. His aggressive tactics on the field earned him more than 60 yellow cards and several red cards, solidifying his place among football's most feared defenders. Number 9. Roy Keane, the midfield general. Roy Keane was more than just a great midfielder. He was a player who embodied aggression and determination. As Manchester United's captain during their golden era, Keane's leadership style was built on intimidation and a refusal to back down. His infamous tackle on Erling Haaland in 2001 remains one of the most brutal moments in Premier League history. Keane's approach was simple: win at all costs, even if it meant playing on the edge. His confrontations with opponents and even teammates became legendary, and his rivalry with Arsenal's Patrick Vieira added fuel to the fire. Keane's aggression was not just physical. His fiery personality meant he was always involved in heated exchanges with referees, managers, and the media. Number 8. Vinnie Jones, the original bad boy. Vinnie Jones was the original hard man of football. With his reputation for dirty tackles and a short temper, Jones became a cult figure in English football during the 1980s and 1990s. Known for his time with Wimbledon's Crazy Gang, Jones wasn't afraid to get physical, whether that meant elbowing an opponent in the face or performing the infamous testicle grab on Paul Gascoigne. Jones holds the record for the fastest yellow card in English football history, receiving a booking just 5 seconds into a match. His aggressive style saw him sent off 12 times during his career. After football, Jones transitioned seamlessly into Hollywood, where he continues to play tough guy roles, proving that once a bad boy, always a bad boy. Number 7. Arturo Vidal, the warrior. Arturo Vidal is the definition of a warrior on the football pitch. This Chilean midfielder combines skill with sheer physicality, often playing on the edge. His aggressive tackles and relentless pressing have made him one of the most feared players in world football. Vidal's no-nonsense approach has seen him involved in countless confrontations with opponents, and his fiery temperament often leads to clashes with referees. Known for his iconic mohawk and intense presence, Vidal brings a unique blend of technical ability and raw aggression to the game. His aggressive style has earned him multiple suspensions throughout his career, but it has also made him a key player for clubs like Juventus, Bayern Munich, and Inter Milan. Number 6. Nigel de Jong, the Kung Fu Kicker. Nigel de Jong's aggressive style of play reached its peak during the 2010 World Cup final, where he famously karate-kicked Xabi Alonso in the chest, a move that would have made even Bruce Lee proud. That incident, however, was just one of many in de Jong's career. Known as the Destroyer, de Jong built his reputation as a defensive midfielder who wasn't afraid to dish out some punishment. Whether it was breaking up attacks with crunching tackles or engaging in heated altercations with opponents, de Jong made it clear that nothing would get past him without a fight. His aggressive nature led to numerous bookings, but it also earned him respect as one of the most uncompromising players of his era. Number 5. Luis Suárez, the biter. Luis Suárez's aggression on the field goes beyond tough tackles. Sometimes it involves actual biting. The Uruguayan striker has been involved in 3 high-profile biting incidents, most notably during the 2014 World Cup when he sank his teeth into Italy's Giorgio Chiellini. Suárez's antics have led to multiple lengthy suspensions, but his aggressive approach extends beyond biting. His fiery temper, combined with a tendency to dive and provoke opponents, has made him one of the most polarizing figures in football. Despite his on-field controversies, Suarez remains one of the most talented strikers in the game, proving that aggression and brilliance can go hand in hand. Number 4. Diego Costa, the walking red card. Diego Costa is a player who thrives on chaos. Whether he's elbowing a defender in the ribs or engaging in verbal battles with opponents, Costa's aggressive nature has made him one of the most feared strikers in football. The Brazilian-born Spaniard has built a career on his ability to not only score goals, but also to get under the skin of his opponents. His confrontational style often sees him on the receiving end of yellow and red cards, but that hasn't stopped him from being a key player for clubs like Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. Costa's aggressive antics make him a ticking time bomb on the field, always one step away from a sending off. Number 3. Pepe, the enforcer. Pepe's reputation as one of football's most aggressive players is well earned. The Portuguese defender has been involved in numerous on-field brawls and altercations, often crossing the line with his brutal challenges. Whether it's a vicious stomp on an opponent or a wild scuffle during a Champions League match, Pepe is always at the center of the action. Despite his aggressive tendencies, Pepe remains one of the best defenders of his generation, known for his ability to shut down even the most dangerous attackers. His aggressive style of play has led to countless bookings, but it has also made him a vital part of teams like Real Madrid and Porto. Number 2. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Lion. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a player who doesn't just play the game. He dominates it. Known for his physicality and aggressive personality, Zlatan has built a career on his ability to intimidate opponents. Whether it's delivering a kung fu kick to an opponent or verbally sparring with referees, Zlatan's aggressive approach is as much a part of his game as his stunning goals. His confrontational style has led to numerous altercations throughout his career, but that hasn't stopped him from becoming one of the most successful strikers in football history. Zlatan's larger-than-life persona means he's always in the spotlight, both for his brilliance and his aggression. Number 1. Sergio Ramos, the red card maestro. At the top of the list is none other than Sergio Ramos, the king of red cards. With 27 red cards to his name, Ramos has earned his place as the most aggressive player in football history. The Spanish defender has built a career on his ability to mix skill with physicality, often blurring the line between tough defending and outright violence. Ramos's aggressive style has made him a leader on the pitch, but it has also led to countless suspensions and fines. Whether it's a reckless tackle in El Clasico or a last-ditch challenge in the Champions League, Ramos is always ready to put his body on the line. His record speaks for itself. Ramos is the undisputed master of aggression in football. And that wraps up our list of football's most aggressive players. If you enjoyed watching these legends clash both on and off the field, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. After all, you wouldn't want to be left on the bench, would you? See you in the next one.